Primary election day is here, and Michigan voters have all the power.
If you have not yet cast your ballot, you still have time. There are just under 2 hours left until the polls close at 8 p.m.
The marquee race, of course, is the Republican gubernatorial primary, featuring 5 candidates on the ballot. They are competing to take on Gretchen Whitmer in November. Governor Whitmer out campaigning today as voters decide on her challenger.
We have Team 7 coverage of this important day for democracy, live with the gubernatorial frontrunners and the congressional districts up for grabs as well.
Let's start with 7 Action News reporter Brett Cast. He is live with the Tudor-Dixon camp in Grand Rapids. What's going on there, Brett?
Yeah, well, Carolyn, 3 of these candidates are based out of the west side of the state. We know Ryan Kelly's campaign doesn't have a big event today. Gary Soldano's campaign is having a watch party at the Radisson Plaza Hotel. That's in Kalamazoo. And, of course, Tudor-Dixon's campaign is here set up at the Amway Grand Plaza Hotel in Grand Rapids. Now, earlier today, all 3 of the candidates got out to vote. Ryan Kelly out in Allendale casting his ballot this morning, while Tudor-Dixon cast her ballot in Norton Shores. And all 3 candidates say they have a lot of confidence going into tonight in what has been a relatively close race for the majority of the campaign.
Very enthusiastic about all the support we have. The momentum has continued to build.
We are done with the establishment. We are done with these career politicians, and we're done with the establishment-backed candidates.
Well, you know what? I think there are a lot of people on the ground. I know we've got a lot of people fighting. We'll see how things go.
And in recent days, Tudor-Dixon has gained some momentum with some key endorsements, including from former President Donald Trump. Now, how much that plays a role into this election, we'll have to see. But for now, live in Grand Rapids, I'm Brett Cass, 7 Action News.
We'll certainly be watching it closely right along with you, Brett. Thank you for the live report. We'll check back with you later tonight.
And now let's turn to 7 Action News reporter Simon Shayquette. He's live in Birmingham tonight outside Kevin Rinke's watch party, another of the Republican hopefuls in that gubernatorial race. Simon.
Dave, Carolyn, Republican businessman Kevin Rinke is expected to welcome his supporters to this place right here behind us, Dick O'Dow's Irish Pub and Restaurant. That's happening tonight. Both he and Pastor Rolf Rebant, who's from the Farmington Hills area, say they have a vision that differs drastically from Democrat Governor Gretchen Whitmer. Both men sharing their thoughts and enthusiasm with us after casting ballots earlier today.
We're going to make Michigan great. We're going to reduce taxes. We're going to fix our educational system by fixing the literacy levels.
I think Michigan is ready for a pastor right now because I've had so many years, decades actually, of healing the family, and now I'd love to see it be able to repair the state.
Now the watch party begins at 8 p.m. We'll be here throughout the night to bring you the very latest developments as they happen. Live in Birmingham, Simon Shayquette, 7 Action News.
Should prove to be a very interesting evening as well. Simon, thank you for the live report.
All right, Dave, now let's turn our attention to 7 Action News reporter Kiara Hay, also in Birmingham tonight for us, following the race for Michigan's 11th district, a hot race there.
Kiara, it is a rare matchup. Democrat incumbents Andy Levin and Haley Stevens both vying for the same seat.
Yeah, rare is right. Both Haley Stevens and Andy Levin are both U.S. representatives, and both, for the most part, have voted similarly in their tenure. So voters have a tough choice tonight, but there are some differences. Andy Levin, who comes from a family of politicians, tends to be more progressive, where Haley Stevens is seen as becoming more moderate. So a lot of people will be looking to see how this newly drawn district will lean. Now, the 11th district contains parts of Oakland County and Wayne County. Stevens actually voted absentee, but we did catch up with Levin, who voted this morning in Bloomfield Township. Now, Haley Stevens and her team will be watching the numbers roll in here at the Townsend Hotel, where Levin will be in Pontiac, but we'll be sure to have our eye on both. Live in Birmingham, Kiara Hay, 7 Action News.
All right, thank you so much, Kiara, for the live report. We'll check back with you as well.
And the state's new voting districts have also shaped some other congressional races.
7 Action News anchor Brian Abel joining us right now with the ones to watch tonight. Brian?
Yeah, some candidates, they've switched to another district because of the new voting maps. political musical chairs, if you will. Let's go with the 12th district. Rashida Tlaib, who's the 13th district incumbent, is taking on Detroit City Clerk Janice Winfrey, as well as Lathrop Village Mayor Kelly Garrett and former state rep Chanel Jackson. Now, the district is one of two that splits the city of Detroit in half. In Michigan's 13th, it appears to be a wide open race. The big names on the ballot are State Senator Adam Ollier, State Rep Sri Tanadar, and Focus Hope CEO Portia Robertson. Of course, that seat open because of Tlaib's moving. Now, Michigan lost a congressional seat, and the new maps are supposed to make the districts more fair. We'll, of course, be watching the results as they come in. Carolyn?
All right, thank you so much, Brian. We have got you covered with all the primary election coverage you will need. Just grab your phone, open your camera, and scan the QR code on your screen right now, and you will be taken right to our Democracy 2022 election section at WXYZ.com.
And we invite you and encourage you to join us for our primary day special coverage. The 7 Action News team will bring you the most up-to-date results beginning right as the polls close at 8 p.m. You can watch it on WXYZ.com or any of your favorite streaming devices.